Welcome. Welcome to Toolbox Stuff. I'm your host, Tullium. Today we're here to talk about things that sell on eBay. Can you find free stuff to sell on eBay? Is that possible? My co-host today is Hellboy. Check him out. He's got his pistol and everything. Alright, this is I think this is a kid robot. No, this is a Magnolia original. That's just like the kid robot. Final figures that they have. So he's going to join us today. And today our topic is free stuff to sell on eBay. I found the bag of stuff. You can see it's in this photo here. A bag of stuff to sell on eBay. It said free toys. I see it as a box of money. But you don't believe me. So we're going to list these things and we're going to talk about them. So yeah, let's I got a bag here. I'm going to show you a picture of the bag. Excuse me, give me a second here. I'm going to show you a picture of this bag. Because I'm not gonna like lift it up and do all of this or all of that. And yeah, I know. Such a bad display of graphic skills. So yeah, they have like the studio edition. It's like a button you push so that you could have like a kind of like a launching screen. So you do all this in the launching screen and then you just launch it. But yeah, here we are. So yeah, so bag of stuff. So that's all the stuff that was in the box that I took out. I did leave some things kind of aren't worth the trouble, and we're gonna kind of talk about that too. So it's like, what is a good item to sell, right? Like, because you could potentially find someone to buy anything, right? But like, how much trouble do you have to go through to find that person that's going to buy this particular item? Some items are easy, right? I don't know. How many people want to buy this helmet? I would say not as many people that want to buy my Millennium Falcon. You know what I mean? So again, let's get into it. All right, and so I'm going to look up this stuff on eBay, and let's just send this to the back. So yeah, so I'm going to send this stuff on eBay, and we're going to look it up. We're going to look up each item. We're going to start off with kind of more interesting items. I'm going to pull out just a couple items just to see. You know, and I'm going to switch to this other screen for right now. This one right here. So, boom, we got this bow and arrow thing, right? Yeah, let's just pull a couple out, and then I'll talk about how I identify. Mutant Ninja Turtles. The iPad can go up for right now. I'm not gonna look at the iPad. I'm gonna spend a couple seconds talking about this. All right. Yeah, this book ended up in there. This is like a coloring book. The cover is very nice. First page looks promising. Oh, but it's colored. want to show me. This is the one that's going to be on top. Boom. Boom. All right. So yeah, so now I can show something like that. All right. Boom. So yeah, nice, but it's in the trash. I normally would have left that. I wouldn't have picked that up. What's this here? So I grabbed this thing here. It's like a bear. Looks kind of Christmassy. Unused. It still has the little cap on the pin thing. So I think this. So I don't know what about this value by itself. But if I had 4 or 5 other pencils and pens that are like this, I could have a lot, right? And I just happen to have a number of Disney pencils, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, I have a Mickey, I think I have a Donald Duck, and I'll put this with that, all right? So I'm going to put that to the side. So making locks is important. And now I picked up this Crayola Frisbee. I don't know if this is going to be... oh, it's made by Mega Toys. I wonder if I could apply there and do a job. Let's write that down. Mega Toys. And they're on Slauson in a City of Commerce. That's a good ways from here, but not something that can't be obtained. I'd like to get a position where I can get in charge of some toys like this and brand them. You know, so it's like, you know, like this is branded with Crayola, right? But it could be branded Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It could be branded Hellboy. It could be branded anything. Okay? Whatever could be on this. And I want to be in charge of that because I feel like I have some really good ideas on, you know, creating like unique in-house brands, you know, like you know, this a Frisbee is kind of a bad situation, but if it was like a series of action figures, for example, like I feel like I could create a really, really nice story around something like that. So I'm gonna write down their address. Commerce, California. Megatoys.com. I'm going to look those guys up. I'm not sure of any resale value in this. I kind of picked it up just kind of because I was picking up a whole bunch of other stuff, right? And yeah, lot it up, but it'll probably get thrown out. This is another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle item. I'm not really sure. It looks like some kind of grappling hook. I don't know if it works or not. Right, I'm just going to kind of pull out some of these items and then we'll look them up in a second. Some items. This is a Pokemon. The wing is in there. I remember seeing the wing and throwing it in the bag, so hopefully it's still in there. This is a Pokemon. This is another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle item. This thing spins around and he flies. There's a little bottom. I saw the bottom. Trying to pull out some of the more interesting items that I have in here. I got a set of whoever this kid was. He loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle knee pads, so I grabbed all the knee pads that were there. Hopefully we'll have a full set. I think it's knee and elbow. Unfortunately, no helmet. These items here are, I think, not Roblox, but Minecraft. These are Minecraft toys. I think they sell. But we're gonna figure it out. I grabbed this. I'm not sure what kind of car it is. You know, I'm into Hot Wheels, but this is not a Hot Wheels. It says Futurism on there. Maker's Mark only has China on it. But the interior is nice in this car. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. Box of blocks. I'll use this in my craft. McDonald's toys. This is Thor. This is the Avengers Endgame, looks like. So we'll probably put together a lot of those. That's 3 knee pads so far. More Minecraft. All right, I don't know what this. It looks like Spider-Man stuff. Something. Probably something to go on like a Spider-Man container. Red blaster maybe. I should put this on my African American superhero mantle. Does it work? It's loaded. Whoa! Oh, so okay, so it has a spare. Oh, that was lackluster. That was lackluster. For Wakanda! For Wakanda! Now I lost my bullet. Well, we know it works. What else do we have? Oh, we got this little it's kind of like a little sketchbook, and I actually looked through here and there's no writing in it, so that's great. I don't know, what it will sell for, but maybe I'll give it away to one of my artists. Okay, maybe we'll find a young artist and we'll give that to them. Put that in the artist pile. So straight up, we know these have a value. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures, like actual action figures. Yes, they were in the box. Picked up a couple of those. So we'll be looking up these guys so we can figure out how to get their joints correct. These, these are kind of weird. Here we go. That looks right. Yeah, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Army Man. I grab Army Men because I already have a bunch of Army Men, and actually Army Men sell. Like those little green Army Men, people buy those. There are scores of people who do wargaming, but instead of buying like super expensive Warhammer miniatures that you have to paint, they buy green Army Men of various colors. Sometimes they paint them, and those are their troops, and they use the Army Men as the troops. And these Army Men comes with tanks and trucks, jets, all types of vehicles that I know that because I did a little research. And this little piece right here. Let's see here. Can she go someplace? Can you do something? It won't even go by itself. Oh, so unfortunately this doesn't work anymore. Cute little monkey thing. Maybe we'll light her up. Got another bullet for Wakanda. For Wakanda. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Found this little action figure. Spidey. This is the Black Spider-Man. I guess this has to go on my superhero mantle. Can't sell this guy because I got no representation of the Black Spider-Man on my African American superhero mantle. And here he is. Kind of like this guy too. The big hands and the Spidey wings. Put them up like that. He can go stand next to Vision. I don't have Vision on my African American mantle. I have Falcon. He won't be able to get near Falcon because Falcon is in the back. There you go. Boom. All right, I got an addition to my mantle for free. That is part of the qualifications to get on my superhero mantle. Because, you know, I could just go into the store and just buy whatever superhero I want, right? You have to get it cheap, discount, free. Okay? That's how it goes. Or else it doesn't count. I picked this item up. I have no idea what it is. It looks like, oh, you know what? Okay, let me stop being dumb, right? This is a holder for some arrows. It's called a quiver, right? So it looks like it probably had another belt that went right here, and probably some arrows that went with it. So let's see, is there a maker mark on here? Just some numbers on the bottom. What's on the inside here? Nothing. I'm actually gonna turn my light on. I got the remote here. Let's see. Oh, if that's gonna help us out. Is that better? I think that's a little better. It's better for me because I need to see. No maker's mark on the inside. So some kind of quiver. But I'm gonna start doing those toy lots. Those junk drawer toy lots. Keep talking about them. And is this a Hot Wheel? No. Jank brand race car. Gaslands vehicles. I'm also going to start selling game specific lots, like for example, trash cars to go on your Gaslands terrain. Yeah. But like, what if you don't want all your cars on your Gasland train to be crushed up, right? But you too lazy to step outside to the 99-cent store and get a bunch of cars. I got you. I got you. We're gonna have a bunch of cars for your Gaslands terrain. Here's the wing for the Pokemon. Let's repair her. She's supposed to have some kind of automatic feature. Oh, she works! I get to charge more. Am I going off script? I'm going off script. So drawing the agenda, how I make offers is what I'm supposed to talk about. All right, so we see a little preview. So let's talk about how I make offers. All right, we'll stick to our strip so our show won't be 1,000 years long. All right, so how I make offers. Now, what is the point of offers and what are they, right? What are offers and what is the point? All right, so in eBay, you have the option as a buyer to select or to say, all right, I'm going to put together like a wish list. Okay, so what's on your wish list? I know what I want to show. I want to show my active. All right, so what's on your wish list? And so when you hit the button, it's called watching in eBay because you know all these different apps you rename stuff, right? So you can't follow the item because Facebook owns followers, and so you have to watch them. Okay, so all right, so what benefits as a buyer do you get from watching an item? So the benefits are that eBay will alert you when something happens with that item, right? So if the price goes down or the price goes up, or it's about to, or the listing is about to end, right? Then eBay will tell you or by sending you an email about that. All right. So now what's the benefit for people watching you as a seller on eBay? Okay, so as a seller, and when someone selects your item to watch, that lets you know that, hey, there is attention around that item, and so that item may be either as valuable or more valuable than you have it listed for, right? Or the price is too high and there's a person interested, but maybe they're waiting for the paycheck on Friday, or maybe they're waiting for the price to go down. Okay, so that's what the watcher tells you. And the benefits for the seller is that you can send the person a one-time offer. Okay, I do believe that back in the day you could send like multiple offers, but I can see that getting very, very spammy. Like, are you still interested? Let me send you another message today. I sent you 10 messages today to please buy my item. All right. So with the offer that you send to your buyer, you can also have send like a discount to them, right? So my experience as a buyer is that most people don't take advantage of this opportunity like they could, right? So one is a marketing advantage where you just are telling the buyer about your item once again, right? And so sometimes that by itself could lead to sales. But also the buyer already knows about your item and probably other items and is probably weighing the cost or is aware of the cost, right? So if the item is like $100 and you send your offer as $99.50, like you only knock 50 cents off of it, like, to me, that's a wasted offer, and more than likely it won't result in a sale, right? Because as a buyer, when people make offers to me that are like really like that aren't like exciting offers, it's not exciting if it's basically the same price, I'm offended. I get mad. I get angry, and it lowers my interest in buying with you as a seller, right? So I don't want to have that same energy with my offers. Okay, so when Backyard Toys sends you an offer, okay, it ain't gonna be for 50 cents lower than the item, right? There are some outstanding circumstances that prevent from really, really low offers, right? Like, let's say the buying of the item, like let's say I spent $10 on the item and I'm selling the item for $30, right? I'm not going to send you an offer for anything below $10, right? Or, maybe, sometimes as a seller, I've seen myself in position where that $25 item is on, eBay has this thing where they'll reduce the price like every 10 days. It's called, I forget what it's called. Oh my God. So, but the result of that is that you could get a lower, it actually adds sales. So I do it all the time, right? So, but eBay lowers the price like 5% every 10 days until your item sells. And so sometimes you could get a really low buy-in, like a person is sending you an offer for an item that you spent $10 for. You originally listed it at $25, but they're sending you an offer for $12. Well, that's partly because the item has lowered in value as far as eBay has been lowering the cost of it, and it's probably at $15, and so then the buyer is gonna send the offer for $12. You're only making $2, so you have to. It's just some items you just don't get to make a lot of money on, and that's just I guess like all of my platinum eBay sellers, I feel like they're winching, like you shouldn't even sell that item, like don't even buy that, but all right. So that's your offers and your watchers and your buyers and your sellers. Okay, so now this page that I have up is my active selling page, and it's going to show you. It's I have it filtered for number of watchers, right? So my most watched item is the Vermont farmhouse. It's a dollhouse, like model, like you build it, right? I bought it at a yard sale for $15, and it's really, really big. It's really big, and it has actually sold 3 times already. So it's sold. Then there was like it was, I had to ship it to out of the country, and I didn't have that shipping set up. I didn't know how to do it. I've had this farmhouse for a really long time, and so that had to be canceled. And then someone made an offer on it but never paid, right? So I ended up canceling that. And then someone bought it, but then was like, the shipping cost too much, right? Because at this point I had figured out the shipping overseas and stuff like that, right? But it was like, shipping costs too much. I'm like, this is a really big box. Like, what do you expect? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's still here, and it has 6 watchers. It's also my most viewed item with 999. I suspect that they just don't have a 4th column, so they just leave it at 999. So very, very popular. Got it at $99.99. I've seen it sold for 150 in around that area. But all 6 of those guys got really, really good offers, like $75. I've sent somebody a $60 offer on that. So I make my offers super duper. Like, when you get this offer, I want you to take it, right? Like, I know, oh my God, what? That's a great price. That's what I want you to say out loud, like to your phone while you're hitting the buy now button, right? All right, so Harry Potter Spanish book, got 3 watchers on that. I think I sent like an $8 offer. I think a $5 offer also got sent. Didn't buy it. So when I get an item like this is the Yashin AV Selector. It's a little device that video game players use so that they can have their PS1, right? This is old school. PS1, your Dreamcast, and your Xbox all plugged in and working on the same TV. How are you going to do that? Or you can have your Atari, right? But like PS1, Nintendo, and your Sega Saturn all plugged in. Okay, I had to pick the games in the right. It's a whole chronology of games, and you pick the wrong games, it don't make sense, right? So yeah, that's what that is. First got them really, really long time ago. One of the first eBay items that I ever got. I got 2 of them. One sold a couple days ago, maybe a week or 2 ago, for $2. I had them for like $12 or whatever, and it just wasn't selling. Knight Rider card. It's like the size of one of these cars. It's got 2 watchers, right? I got a Star Wars book with 2 watchers. Let's look at the Star Wars First Order Stormtrooper helmet. I realized that I have a multitude of very, very expensive helmets here at Backyard Toys. Okay, very, very expensive. Right, so I got 2 of these Stormtroopers. I haven't listed the other one. I got a Kylo Ren helmet. I got a Phasma helmet that talks. Right, like when I got these items, I think I bought them. Like I bought this helmet for $17 at Goodwill. I know I spent a lot of money on that one, but the other ones super cheap, $1 here, $1 there, or whatever. I was like, throw these things in. I buy like in bulk. I'm kind of acting like I'm like this super buy guy, but I guess I am. All the stuff in my house, but all right. So Stormtrooper helmet, great. The Legend of Zelda, which I believe is a free item. That's got 2 watchers. I got this X-Men action figure. I really spent a lot of money on that. Like, I really. Oh, there's this one thrift store where the guy that works at the thrift store is like this Hispanic dude, and he's young, you know, and so he gives me like discounts and stuff like that. So I feel like obligated to like buy when I'm there, you know what I mean? Just so I don't burn the spot, right? Like, I don't want to show up one day and he's like, oh, they fired me because I was giving too many discounts, so people made it so obvious. Like, I don't want to be that one, right? Because I know it's coming, you know. So I just try to like act like I'm browsing until he gets behind the register, and then hop on in his line. And if somebody else is behind the register, I don't know if I'm finished shopping yet. I think I need to find a couple more items. There was something over there that I was looking at. I'm gonna go investigate that, right? That one of those type of deals, you know, because can I tell you, for real discounts from Brother Man, okay? But Brother Man is not even a brother, right? So stacks of books. Put them on in the bag. Pay a couple dollars. Yeah, I've made a lot of money off of these thrift shops in this area. Backyard Toys is the bomb. All right, the Hulk, paid $1 for that. It's got a watcher. It's kind of beat up too. Blankets, that's another free item. Found it in some books. Cheat code, free item. Got a watcher. These are free items. The Hunger Games trilogy, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think I got an offer on that. If I had an offer, it wouldn't be there. I think I just got a watcher. Somebody watched it, so I sent them really low. So it was $35 for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2 declassified hardcover book. Right, it's a big, nice-sized book, full color, pictures and all of that, all about the season 2 of the show. And I think I sent the offer of 20 even, because at first I was gonna go 28, then I said 25 and 22, then I was just like 20 even. So I sent them an offer of $20 even. Sometimes I feel like if you send an offer too low, it's like you devalue the item, but again, I was like, that don't make sense. All right, let's see here. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, I paid $1 for that. It's actually worth $35. Do have a watcher. These BlitzCon books, I actually have a watcher on that. I don't know if they're ever gonna sell. I actually have a story about the BlitzCon book. So I'm in. I got my little eBay assistant, right? Like, every now and then I cultivate these people who say they want to sell on eBay but end up not wanting to sell. I don't know why. Maybe I discourage people, but the astrology guy just said that I was inspirational, but whatever. So I'm at the thrift store with the young lady, and so the normally it's a guy that works at this other thrift store, right? That, you know, hooks me up, right? I mean, he kind of hooks me up, but you know, whatever. I think he just sometimes people just do stuff to make themselves feel good. So I think that's kind of where we're at with this. So now on this particular day, I guess the boss was there, the people who, either the manager or the owner. It was one of the two, but the person that kind of like sets the prices and brings items in. So they had these items. They were the BlitzCon books, right? And so I was buying some other things, and I had asked about it because I got 2 of these books, and one's still sealed, and they're not selling, right? So the guy was like, "Oh, can I see that?" I guess because I named the book by its title, BlitzCon, even though it's on the cover, but it's kind of hard to see, right? And so he was like, "Oh yeah, this $15 for this." I'm like, "Oh really? Oh you just." I was like, "Dude, I don't even want to touch it." That's what I told him. He was like trying to hand it to me. "Oh yeah, $15." I was like, "Nah, dude, I don't even want to touch it. Like, $15 is way overpriced. I already have 2 of them at the crib. They ain't selling." Right? Like, you know, like, don't try to raise the price on me because you see that I'm interested in something. That's whack. You know that. Anyway. All right, so a couple books here. Blah, 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 blah on that. All right, so that's it. I still got these buttons. This was like literally one of the first items that I ever listed. Star Wars Adventures free comic book day buttons. I got 4 of them. All right, and when I first got them, I looked them up, like we're about to do for some of these. They were selling. Listed mine. No, I think I sold one. But now that I've learned a lot more about free comic book day, I know that free comic book day items don't sell individually. Free comic book day items sell in lots. So you get like 4, 5, 6 comic books, add a button, right? Add something else that they're always giving out other things in free comic book day. Boom, you got yourself a lot. People pay $20, $30 for that. We'll look it up. Matter of fact, let's look it up now. Since I was talking smack, let's see how my smack is. Okay, all right, here we go. Boom. Free comic book day lot. All right. Those prices are so low. These listings don't mean anything. The only listings that really mean something are the sold listings, and let's organize them highest to lowest. Boom, 500. I ain't got 500 of nothing. Unless you talk about 500 specks of dirt on my iPad, or 500 pieces of lint in my 500 dirty pieces of clothing in my laundry basket. Oh, I just saw this asterisk comic book. Oh, I didn't buy it. Oh, see, that makes me mad. Or did I buy it? Did I go back later to buy that? That's a free comic book day item. Oh, you know what? I think I have this. I have this comic book. That's why I got this comic book. And then I seen. Okay, all right. I'm gonna just keep looking. All right, free comic book day 2020 lots. Spider-Man Codex Firepower 24 sold for under $30. That when it's a slash in there, this is what I'm looking at. When it's a slash, that means it's sold for under under $29. They took an offer. All right. So this is just the comic books that are in here. I got that Invincible. Oh, that looks dope. Power Rangers, got that one. Lost Boys, I ain't got that. I trip on every time I see the boys because I got the lot from the first thrift store that I told you about. That guy sold it for $100. All right. Oh, got the Jack Kirby. Oh, I don't have a tick. I wish I did. I wish I could get the tick. I know somebody that I can sell that free comic book day tick $10 right off the bat. He'd buy it. If I say, hey, I got this tick, $10. He'll buy it. Jack Kirby. I want to send my I got the Tom Scioli is one of the artists that's on kind of Cartoonist Kayfabe, and I want to send in them my Jack Kirby's so he can sign them and send them back. But I wonder, would he do that, and how many other people are asking him to do that? Like, it's probably like 1,000 people that are just like blowing up his phone, being real rude, asking him to do stuff like that, and he's probably just going to say no. Probably use the N-word. But I won't be able to hear it, so I won't be able to get mad. Don't recognize any of the covers for these other books. One day I'll put my free comic book lot together. All right, I talk stuff, and again, boom. So you can see how the lots are, you know, lighting up. Like, I don't have multiples, but this seems to have moved away from. Oh yeah, these are all free comic books. Yeah, so you have some free comic books. Put them together, you make a couple dollars. All right, enough of that. What's going to be the first item that we're going to look at? I want something that is going to be impressive. Oh, did we finish talking about offers? Oh no, I didn't make my offers. What? What? Oh, does this thing work? Oh my goodness. The big bullets. Go ahead. Make my day. I'm not gonna shoot myself. I refuse. Alright, so I have to make my offers. I saved 2 offers earlier. Sent offers to buyers so that I can make them on the show. I want to share my eBay knowledge with you guys. I'm afraid that we get some sales. All right, so first one up, Anivo Star Wars First Order Stormtrooper Standard ABS plastic helmet. All right, so those things are selling for $275. I got a couple other ones. I got a helmet over there that I remember. I feel real dumb, like. Sometimes when I'm like, this is I figured this out when I'm buying, right? And I'm excited about buying. Sometimes I'll get tunnel vision and I'll like leave details. Right? So like I'll be buying, right, I'll find the treasure hunt. Oh, this is a super treasure hunt, right? But it was another one right there too. Right? And the companion piece to this that is like triple the price. But I'm like, oh, I'm going to get $50 for this one. Woo-hoo, let's go to the cashier. You know what I'm saying? And then this one I could have picked up and got $150 for the set. But I left the accessory. Or like I'll find this guy right here, but I'll forget to look for his gun. Right? But it's gonna be sitting there. And then I'll be sitting at home like when I'm listening, like, oh, he comes with a gun. I saw that gun. So annoying. We actually don't have enough room for him. What do I want to look up first? I almost, you know what? I'm talking about that topic. I am. Okay, so normally when I see boxes of stuff, I normally grab the whole box, right, and I'll keep it in my car. And so then when I get time, I'll go through the box thoroughly, picking up all the little tiny items. There was a little tiny item that fell out. It was here, and I wanted to, like, that was one. You know, we're talking about those things, like little tiny items that you might pass over, right? But like, you get this whole set and you can sell the set for $1, right? Like what's the difference between this green dinosaur and a set of bejeweled jewels that I see people sell? What's the difference between this spinny top and the fake jewelry all these people are selling? No, they're not even selling real jewelry. They're selling fake plastic cheap jewelry and they're quality salesmen with respect, but I'm over here tripling what they making. They are afraid to show their page of actual sales, right? Because either they're doing illegal off the book stuff that they're not keeping track of, or their sales figures are low. I'm only doing upright business. I'm not no under the table stuff for me. You know, like I had a dude come to me the other month. It was like maybe a month and a half ago. Yo, I want to sell on eBay, man. Teach me how to sell on eBay. I'm like, cool, let's go. Because the more people that's around here selling with me, the more money I get to make potentially. You know, and so I'm like, look, all right, let's get you set up. I don't have an eBay app. Okay, well, you got to get the eBay app on your phone, right? You got to get PayPal, right? You have to have a checking account. And we're going to link all of them together. We're going to get started and we're going to make money. I don't have. What? Let me tell you something, right? For a long time, I did not have a checking account, right? And so I try not to look down on people who don't have checking accounts, right? But one of the things that I realized, and I realized this about myself at that time, that there was a reason that I didn't have checking accounts, right? Not that I couldn't go in the bank and get one, but like I kept messing them up. I was doing bad business. I was committing very, very low instances of fraud. I was in there with my credit card, knowing I didn't have no money, sliding it like, hey, I'm gonna buy that, right? Oh, it went through. I'm surprised. Just kept it rolling. You be negative. You ain't paid it. Now you mad at the bank. Like, this is really my story. Like, I'm mad at the bank because they fronted me money to buy something, and they wanted to charge me an extra charge for doing that. Y'all unfair. You're like, no, like they're not unfair. You're not doing right. So, what does that tell me about a person who doesn't have a bank account? What does that say? To me, that says either you're not responsible, because when I was young, I was not very responsible, right? I wasn't paying my bills. I wasn't following through on my word. I wasn't doing the things that I promised that I would do. So, because of that, I would mess up my accounts. My account would be messed up. So I wouldn't have a bank account. You know, I tried to live without one, using check cashing, just like a lot of people. And then it just stopped making sense to me. I was like, dude, if I had a bank account, I could take this check and get all my money. But since I don't have a bank account, I got to give this dude some of my money. And then sometimes they be like, no, I'm not cashing this check. I'm like, why? I just don't trust you. Like, you don't trust me? Like, what kind of BS is that? Like, you don't trust me that I'm the person with this check, even though I have my ID or whatever? You know, like, mad fraud in that area, in that sector. Mad fraud. Right? Those guys got to be on their toes. Sometimes they got to reject people who they probably shouldn't. Right? They don't really know what check is gonna end up being the one that's stolen or washed or fake, 100% fake. You know. All right. So what does not having a bank account really tell me about the person? You're not reliable, and you're not doing things the way that you're supposed to do them. So, what type of eBay salesman are you going to be? Right? There's a lot of rules for selling on eBay. Believe it or not. I know you see me with all this like junk and stuff like that, but there's a lot of intricacy that I have to follow that I don't want to follow. And that's where it comes in, right? So to keep a bank account, sometimes you have to do things that you don't like. Like sometimes they take charges from you and you got to kind of like eat that charge. All right, well, I'll go to the bank and talk to them about it and see if I can get it reversed, right? If it was unfair, it eventually be reversed. A lot of people don't like that, right? but you still have to do it so you can keep your account status. Okay, reporting to the government and things of that nature. Some people just don't like to do that, but to have an account, you have to report to the government, or the bank is going to report you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm just talking about taxes. I'm not talking about just all legal stuff. People don't want to do this stuff. And these are the excuses that they give me. Oh, they tax too much. They don't need to know how much I make. I'm on disability. They're doing fraud. That's the next point. You don't have a bank account, it's probably because you're doing fraud of some type. You done defrauded the bank, they caught your butt, they want their money back, and you don't want to pay them. So now you on check systems and can't get an eBay account because of that. Because you can't get an eBay account without a bank account. You can't do it without PayPal. They work together. You shouldn't do it without PayPal. I don't know if you can or not. I don't think you can at this point in eBay's history. I know at one time, you know, you didn't need PayPal because PayPal didn't exist. But now that PayPal is all my transactions are through PayPal. Through eBay. When you buy something on eBay, it goes to my PayPal account. My PayPal account is connected to my bank account. My eBay account is also connected to my bank account. Because eBay, they want their money. Right? They want their money. So they have it set up where they don't get their money, period. Your PayPal messed up, they go into your account and they taking the money out. You're done. You can dispute later. But if you're doing upright business, you don't have to worry about that. Because the good purchases are going to outweigh the bad. Everybody's going to have bad, first of all. Everybody's going to have, you know, I might sell this item. They might get it and say, it looked like a dog bit the wing. Send it back. You're going to get that. That's just how it is. Okay? But if I sell this $5, let's say, and it comes back, so that means I got to eat the $5 plus probably a return shipping thing, then my profits outweigh that. That's not going to hurt me. Right? But if I'm constantly scamming, then I'm going to have multiple people emailed me, hey, you said it was 5 blocks and I only got 4. You know. Yeah, so anyway, you got to have your bank account. And that's what you need. So if you're going to come talk to me about selling on eBay, if you don't have a bank account, I don't want your bank account information, right? It's like, not me, right? But like, I'm going to help you get set up, right? So put your bank account information in. Set your stuff up. Like, first of all, just to work with me, you got to already be trying to do it on your own, right? You can't be the type of person that's like, I never did nothing about it. I ain't made no moves on my own, but I'm going to get with this dude and all of a sudden I'm going to be rolling. You gotta have some gumption. It's going to be some homework assignments. You're going to have to do some things. Like my blood cousin called me up. She didn't call me up. We were talking on eBay messaging. And she was like, oh, I want to sell on eBay. I see you doing a good job. Oh, okay. All right. Boom. This is what you do. Set your eBay account up. Show me this page. All of a sudden, she's not interested. People just want to talk. All right, let's me stop talking because that's other people. That's all they want to talk. Let's make some offers. So what am I offer for this helmet? I want it juicy. I want like the person knows that this is like a $300 helmet. I want them to be like, I'm buying that helmet right now. $200. I'm giving them $75 off. Boom. Then I hit review offer, right? So he can make a counter offer, so he could come back and be like $150. I'd probably take it. Okay, I'd probably take it. I'll take any amount of money for this helmet. Any amount. So if you like this helmet, you're like, man, I want to buy that. Send me a message right now. Off $100, I'll sell it. $100. Anybody who respond in the chat, send me a message. You can go to Backyard Toys on Instagram. Okay, however you want to call me up on the phone. If you got my phone number, $100 is yours. This guy got to pay $200. All right, great. All right, so now this is a Knight Rider car. It's like it's kind of like a Hot Wheels, but it's not made by Hot Wheels. It's made by Ertl, E-R-T-L. That was a big toy company back in the 80s, and so yeah, they made the Knight Rider. I found this in a bunch of I was at the Crackhead yard sale. I told you guys about the Crackhead yard sale. It's a big area in Los Angeles that every Saturday, sometimes even on Sunday, like I could probably go out there right now and buy something. But they're out there, and it's a bunch of crackheads. And okay, so look, so it's the Mexicans out there too, right? And I don't think the Mexicans are smoking crack. Okay, I just want to say that. Okay, do not think the Mexicans are smoking crack. They are not smoking crack. They are out there trying to make $1 selling some items. Okay, and they making money. Not a lot of money, but they're making money. All right. A couple of things that I got from the Mexican yard sale. Oh, here's a piece right here. This is for my last. This is John Cassavetes, 5 films. He's a very popular, I think, director or whatever. New in plastic. There's this one Hispanic lady out there that always has these items, brand new DVD type releases, and she sells them for like $1 each. I bought this for $1. I listed this for $75. Crackhead yard sale. I love it. Okay. Did I get anything else at the Crackhead yard? Oh, this whole bag was from Crackhead yard sale. Crackhead yard sale. Also bought these right here. Right? So these are Pokemon cards. Okay. So I haven't really kind of like looked into them as far as trying to figure out, what year they're from. Hopefully, if I I'm looking. When I look for Pokemon cards, I'm looking for 1995. I'm looking for those type of numbers. Okay, back when I was in high school, junior high, when Pokemon first came out. Those are the things. I got 2 of these. Paid $3.50 for both of these. GX box, 100 pieces. He had a bunch of Pokemon books. We're gonna look these up. He had a whole bunch of Pokemon things also. I found this. This was this guy's heavy too. This Thor I found at another yard sale that I went to before I went to the Crackhead yard sale. Sometimes when I'm out driving looking for free stuff, if I see a yard sale, especially on Saturday, like that's why I like going on Saturday mornings searching for stuff, because I stop at yard sales and sometimes I buy. So what I spent $1 on this guy. Definitely worth more than $1, or was it $3? I think it was $3 I spent. All right, Thor. He got his hammer. There should be something on the bottom of his hammer there, but it's broken off, unfortunately. This is he should have some things on the side. His wings, those things are gone. So it's things like this. When I notice them, is I want to go back and see if they're still there, right? So like if I would have noticed this on Saturday, like say like on my way home from the Crackhead yard sale, if I would have looked, I would have probably went back. Also picked up a Green Lantern ring. This ring is actually supposed to glow. I don't think it works anymore though. But this will sell for a couple bucks. Got some. This stuff is 100% table ready models, right? Well, Lego figures. That's I'm a Lego figure guy. And this is table ready models too. Table ready models is my Instagram channel for my Dungeons and Dragons. So like I play Dungeons and Dragons like a lot since third grade, and so I decided to just put all of my D&D stuff on table ready models and not have like you guys interested in toys. Y'all don't care about role playing games. All right. So boom, those aren't going to be for sale, so I'm not going to put them over here. I do want to look up Thor, but I don't want him to take up showtime. So Thor's going to go on my my mantle that's behind me, I'm thinking that like those guys back there are like really more prominent than my African American mantle. So I'm feeling like maybe I should switch them. But that would be actual work. Not going to do it. Alright, where can I put this guy? I'll put this guy back over here so I can look at him. Thor with his hammer. How do you pronounce that hammer? Mjolnir? Alright, so Knight Rider car, super beat up. I'm asking $5 for it. Plus shipping. Last offer I made was $350 and the person took it, right? But then they never paid, right? So my assumption or my guess is that this watcher is that same guy that's back like maybe I want to buy that now. Even though he could just send me an offer for it. $4 is what I'm going to do. But that's not an offer that'll make you excited. You're right. $3. Take it for $3. That's lower than you would have got it for last time. So if you're the same guy, this is going to make you smile. Submit offer. All right, so now you ask, Tullium, you're talking all this smack and you're doing all these offers and stuff. What proof do you have that making decent offers works? Got you. I got you. We're gonna go to sold. All right, so again, these things sold last time, right? The Beatles, Hofner Rock Band, that sold for $45. Radio Shack, this is the one I want to talk about. Boom. Radio Shack, this sold for $50, right? This was an offer, and it was regularly $67. So I got a watcher. So the first one sold for $67. Then I got a watcher after that, and so I made a $50 offer. I was like, okay, I'll just put it at $50. And so then that one sold same day. Same day I sent the offer, same day the other one sold. So yeah, I have to pack that one up and send it out. So that's gonna happen later on today. It's Sunday, no shipping today, so I don't have to be in a rush for any of that. All right, I'll do that this evening. While I'm watching, I don't know, I might watch The Mandalorian again. That show was so good. Like, that last episode is awesome. Like, The Mandalorian is really, really good Star Wars. Like, it's really what they should have been doing the whole time. Instead of, like, trying to make them dumb movies. Like, the Star Wars movies are all disappointing to me. And, like, they have some, really good ones. Like, Rogue One was really good. Like it was, like, getting better as far as like what they were doing, and then there are aspects about Star Wars that I like I really like the characters, I like Rose. I like Finn, right? I like Princess Leia. I like all the characters that they're like they don't want to do anything with, right? So like Finn, they don't want to make him a Jedi, which is like duh. Everybody thought he was going to be a Jedi, right? Like he should have been a Jedi. Like what else is going to make you leave the Stormtrooper Academy? That's guaranteed pay rank for the rest of your life. You leaving that? Okay, all right. You didn't want to have to like burn people with your own blowtorch and stuff like that. Oh, I get it, right? So some aspects of the job is bad, but Finn was a janitor. Did he even carry a gun? It's like okay. I'm not gonna make real army comparisons because I got family in the army and they're not frontline killers, and they deserve respect. Salute to all soldiers who are deployed right now. Let's give a moment just to pay them some respect because they're putting their lives on the line so that we can be here selling toys and looking at YouTube videos and doing things that are just ridiculous, and we don't have to like defend ourselves from predators and invasive people that want to come and take our stuff because we got a bunch of people with guns and armor and tanks. They're patrolling and they're protecting us. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get back to selling these toys. Yeah, so here's my proof that it works. All right, so let's see any others that I took. I think I made an offer on this repeatograph. Now, all right, so look, this repeatograph. So I had this repeatograph for a minute. I bought it at a yard sale for like $1, right? So I'm thinking like, and I've had used repeatographs before. Okay, and I, as an artist, right? Everybody knows that I'm an artist. I don't like repeatographs, right? Okay, so the thicker ones I could deal with. It's the thin ones that annoy me because they always rip my page. Like the little thin, like the 0.3, the 0.5, anything that's really like even the 1 is like just rips my page when I'm writing with it. But like the super fat ones, like they're good, but I want to use the super fat ones. Anyway, clogged, ain't working right, all that. Very, very popular pen set. I don't think they make them anymore. This one was purchased by an art student who quit being an artist. This pen set has never been, like, none of those pens were filled. They were all new. No ink on them. No splotches on the tip. Every one clean. The ink container, full. All the accessories, including the instructions, sitting in there. It might as well have just been wrapped in plastic, right? So the new ones were listing for $150. Used. So all right. So that was kind of new and used. $150 and lower. You know, some like $75 or whatever. Some $50. I went to sold, right? Because I'm not fooled by listing, and I'm tired of listing stuff and just have it just sit, right? Because I want this price. I'm always battling myself with that. So I listed this. I inspected it. I said, look, this item is open but never used, right? And so I tried to display that in. I tried to show that they're clean. I didn't want to take all the caps off because those caps screw on, and like it ain't just one screw. You'd be like, all right, okay, now it's off, right? And then there's 2 screws. Each one of those color bands right under the cap is a screw, right? So like there's a reservoir screw and whatnot. I didn't open up any of the reservoirs to see if there was ink in them, because I assumed that if there were ink in them, then there would be ink splashing out the top, or at some point the ink would be trying to get out that top, right? No ink on these pens at all. So yeah, I said that, and they sold. I want to say they sold the same day. Maybe, yeah, same day. I remember listing them. I remember I put them up. I got my eBay shelf in there, and I put them up, and it's real kind of like precarious, kind of like I'm a semi unorganized person way that I had put it up in there, and it was kind of like stuck in between some other things, kind of wedged in there, kind of just chilling, right? And then I came over here and sat down right here in my command center, and it was like bling bling. Now I got to go get it and pack it up. All right, so enough of the chatter about eBay sales. Boom, collector Barbie, that also sold. Also an offer, right? I had it listed for 30, sent the offer for 22. They took it, right? So yeah, that was good. Let's see. I'm still waiting on them to buy the Scene It. It's a brand new game that I picked up at the. Yeah, sometimes I be in the thrift stores and they have stuff. And it's like, dude, just buy this item because you know it's gonna sell, right? You know it's gonna sell. So I picked it up. All right. So anything else? Schindler's List also sold. Golf putter that looks like a duck sold. Oh, crackhead yard sale right here. Boom. You're on if you're on Backyard Toys and you look at the item picture and you see this spectacular background, you see that background? Dope backdrop, huh? That's dope. Look at that. Like where do you get that background? Let's look at some of the other pictures. Whew, look at that. Man. Do you buy that on a roll? What do you... This is actually upside down. This should have been... That's... Here. I go to the crackhead yard sale, right? I park, because it's got a residential area that's right there, right? So I park, and then you got to walk like around the corner to where the actual yard sale is, right? So I park over there, walk around the corner, you know, maybe I'll bring like $5 with me, in between $5 and $15, right? Like one time I spent 20 and I was like, I had a lot of stuff, right? $1 for this, 50 cents for that, quarter for that. Crackhead prices. Back to the vehicle. So I know myself, if I take the items home, they will sit in a pile and never get listed. Right? So I list immediately when I first get it. I sit in my car, I look the item up, boom, boom, just like we about to do with these items. Okay? And I say, here's how much I'm going to charge for this. Make a decision, list it, shoot it right there. I open my car door, boom, take the item, place it onto the ground right outside the car door, make sure no cars are coming, right? Take my camera, lean over, shoot it, turn it over, shoot it. I be careful because that's concrete road asphalt that will scratch your items, but I'm careful with it. Boom. Take a picture. They're already messed up items that I'm buying off a crackhead. Okay, so that little ground is not gonna like alter the true value of this item. Okay, take my pictures. I let it load. It's a little slow because I'm out in the field. I don't have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. but I just let the items upload. Boom. Do maybe 2 or 3 items. I try to do all the items that are of value, of stream value, right? Like Showtime. I have another one that I didn't get to that I also bought. Let me show you what this lady does. Hold on a second. I have them sitting over here. So these are all from the same lady. And I'm just going to put these in the view. All right. So these are all similar. So it's HBO. Let's see. HBO here. This is A&E. Let me put that down before I drop it. A&E. This is FX. This is not in plastic. A&E is in plastic. And then this one is, what is this? Says Fearless on it. This is FX as well. Okay, I guess a different year. Got to figure out what year that was. All right, so boom. All the same lady, including that Showtime, right there. That's sold. So the crackhead yard sale is where it's at for me. All right, let's look up some items. All right, so I like to have all of my items kind of gone through and set up so that we can start off with the so we can make lots, right? So that's kind of why I'm putting all this stuff up here, and I probably should have did this before you got here. Couple of these items. Oh, is this some Hot Wheels stuff? Black Spider-Man mask. Give you $1 to put it on. This McDonald's toys. So we're going to definitely have a McDonald's toy lot. Hot Wheels lot. That looks broken, though. That might not work. Whatever these things are, gonna have a lot of those. I don't know. I took those for a table ready models. In case I need, that's table ready models. D&D miniatures. All right, another McDonald's toy. Hot Wheels, another mask. Looks like we're gonna have a mask lot. Got another pistola. This is a Batman gun. This thing work? Woo! Right. Works. Spider-Man. McDonald's toy, but I don't really see the resale value on these being as high as the other McDonald's toys, which are only like $1 or $2, like the resale value on the McDonald's toys. Like you got to really find some rare McDonald's toys to really make like more than $5, right? And these I feel like are low because the stickers. Like they come in a pack. This guy's blank, and he has a sheet of stickers. And then then you put the stickers on. So different people put them on different ways, and it's got some electronics in it. Oh, all right, it works. Blocks. That's Gamora's sister. What's her name? I don't know. So look, I want to say something. I want to make a statement. This woman is not an Avenger. I don't care what Stan Lee or Jeff Jones or whoever going to be writing it got to say. Okay, this is a villain, and she does not deserve an Avengers card. Okay, she should not be able to call Captain America up on the phone and chit chat with him. She should be alarm should go off if she's calling the Avengers mansion. Okay, just saying. That's just me. Who is that? Is that Cap himself? Rubber duck. More of these blocks. What is this? This is a Day of the Dead ring. I don't know why I picked that up. I don't actually think that that's gonna sell. Lightsabers. This is like made of metal, like this. I don't know, aluminum or something. So like, I'm pretty sure that these go with something, and that whatever that something is, they want a replacement lightsaber. Another animal. I need a container for the animals. This is a shark. SpongeBob. Okay, let's see what's the maker's mark say? Viacom International. Yep. So gotta figure out what we're charging for that guy. More Hot Wheels. This is all all that was in that, all the stuff that was in that box. This is like a little accessory, like a little spaceship. So we're gonna do that for table ready models. I'm gonna make a pile for table ready models over here off camera. Another ducky. Superhero. I think this is a McDonald's toy. Yep. McDonald's toy. So that's going to be I guess we're going to have a superhero McDonald's toy lot. This is some kind of weird worm. It's pretty heavy. Like, I feel like it's probably will resell, but we're going to put it in a table ready models lot. And I got a couple of them, so we might end up looking these up. I don't know, because we have so many of them, and they seem to be like pretty heavy. They're not light. Pokemon. So we're gonna definitely have a Pokemon lot. Oh, a scary Tyrannosaurus. Oh, this guy's missing his head. More of these blocks. Here's our container for our table ready model stuff. So that's what we'll put. Army figures. All of that. These guys. Any type of animal or like building block. Like I think like all of these are going. You know, that's the type of stuff that you could throw out at your players. Give them an obstacle or something. Here, there's a giant lizard to fight. Sometimes you need that type of stuff in your campaign. I don't know what this is. Ooh. It looks gross. How about I trash it? All right. I think these are erasers, actually. These are dinosaur erasers. Table ready models. Is that Spidey? I don't know. Does it go here? No, because he already has wings. Alright, table ready models for the spider. That's the block. And these blocks might end up being table ready models too, because they will be useful. I got so many of these, like I feel like I could have a lot of just these funny looking worms. Spider. Alright, what kind of car is this? It's a Hot Wheels car. It looks like it goes with a set. Alright, Hot Wheels car. So that's probably what the car that came with that set. Another one of those worms. Tank. Looks like a Dollar Tree tank, but it's made out of, got metal up here, so I don't know. What's the maker mark say? Just made in China. Table ready models. Another worm. Like, yeah, we might have a worm lot. Might have to pull those out. Yet another worm. Yeah. Let me find the name of those worms. Seen this guy before. Is he on a Disney show? Let's see what the butt says. It's a McDonald's toy. Put those together. Another lightsaber. This one is black with a green thing. I don't know. This looks like a piece that came off of. It looks like a Batman, like the bat symbol or something like that. I don't know. I try to pick these pieces up just because sometimes, you know, they'll end up being important. All right, so that's that for that bag. All right, what's our time looking like? We are, this video is way longer than what I expected. All right, so here's all the stuff. So I guess I'll have a part 2 for this for the actual listing. All right. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, quick shout out to Dynamics Plus 4/6 Annihilators. This is actually the issue that I showed the other day on the show. Very nice 3D graphics. Look at them colors. Look at those colors. Awesome. You want to read a good book? If you want a book to read, right, and you want to read it for a minute. You don't want to just, oh, here's 1 issue, 2 issues, I'm done. This issue 42. Okay, so yeah, read that comic. Available on Comixology right now. And this is what we're doing. Boom, boom. We're sponsored by Backyard Toys. They pay the rent. They pay our bills. Thank you. If you are a person that has purchased from Backyard Toys, we really appreciate you. If you're a soldier looking for a package in the mail, your package is being prepared. Thank you so much.